Hello and welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a few weeks since we posted the last video. We had a load of normal boring work and cars, and I try not to fill the channel with just ordinary stuff. Try to keep it semi-interesting. Well, I hope you guys find it interesting. But this is the first job of the week. It's a Mk2 GTI 8 valve. Actually is in fantastic condition. I've got it in for some MOT work. The only work it needed was to see that little red patch on the subframe. There's a hole in the subframe, so I've done that. I'll lower it down so you can see, have a better look at it. Basically the car's done, I think it's about 98,000 from new. The Land Rover guy out the front has purchased it for his son. Really good buy. It's had paint and a few bits over the years, but it's expected because it's nearly 40 years old I should say. First one I've seen for a long time. We used to work on loads of these things when they were say 10, 20 years old. First I've seen for a good few years. But it's nice to see one, nice to drive one again for all this time. They're such a good little car compared to the Mark 1. The Mark 1 looks better, but personally the Mark 2 is the better car. As you can see, for red it's not that faded. I think it's a 1990-91. It's a bit, it's locked, a bit mouldy inside where it's been parked up. I think it's the last owner bought it in COVID, did nothing with it. It's been sat on his drive, what's that, 4 or 5 years. He's put a new fuel pump on it, and now it runs and drives. The MOT it failed on, obviously the bit of welding, the rear compensator and all the brakes are slightly stuck, so it needs a bit of work, which is expected for sitting outside for that long. But good little car. My son's bought another Mx5. As you know, from the last video, we were building a drift track car out of his other car, and then he saw this one up for sale. This is one of 700 limited edition model, 6-speed with loads of extras. Usual rust, say 80,000 of it's done. Usual rust on these things. I've never seen one that isn't rusty. They all seem to be. According to the database, there's only 30 left, so his plan is to clean it up, do the little bit of work it needs, and sell it. The last video I put up was this high top bay we've got him for braking. Some parts are gone, steering box, all the panels, and a load of other bits. Also, come through the fence, this Westie, we had him for braking. As you can see, the axle's gone. The axle was a rest-free import axle, and it was lowered, so that's gone on to a customer's got an American early bays restoring. Rather than, you know, cut and turn and add adjusters to his axle, we did a deal on his American axle and a bit of cash and a few other parts towards him to so he can put it in his van, and his van will be lowered and save a load of work. Also, as you know, we've been braking excuse the noise of the road, it's going home time, so everybody's going past. As you'll know, my brother has been braking this Caraval T4. As you can see, since the last video, or I last showed you, we've had a right result. Sold loads. It goes in spits and spats really, and then all of a sudden you sell loads. A guy just been here, he's bought the long nose front, the loom out of it, because he's converting his to a 2.5 from a 1.9 to a 2.5, so he's took the loom out of it. The dash is gone, all the door handles, so now it's looking pretty stripped. Once the doors and the tailgate and the slider go, we'll probably take a few bits off and get rid of it. My brother has this Beetle in. You've obviously seen it on the channel before if you've been watching. The alternator sees, so the customer bought an alternator, and my brother's, as you can see, put a new alternator onto it. that's what's this in for. We also have, Luke's got it in now, I've got it in next week. You're going to like this. It's a two owner 1979 or 77, something like that, late 70s, one of the last ones. Cabriolet, 47,000 miles. It's been stood for nearly 20 years. It's been in a car coon, luckily, so it saved it. Sadly, the fuel pipe rotted out on the front, and the tank leaked all over the brakes and rotted all the fuel over the brakes. It's rotten and made the mass cylinder really corroded, like crazy corroded. I've never seen one like it. So we're gonna have to put a mass cylinder on it. Luke's had it running, as you can see by the boat tank. I've got to do a new master and go through the brakes. It's got disc brakes on, being obviously later modelled, so the disc brakes are sticking, back brakes are stuck as well. All the metal pipes have gone rusty where it's been stood. She's sadly selling it. I think it's a bit of a shame after having it. I think she said she's had it 35 years. It's a bit of a shame to sell it, I feel. She's got 2 kids. They just have no interest in it at all. Seems to be the way these days with kids. A lot of kids don't seem to like the classics, which is a shame. When they could drive this, she said they could drive it and she'd pay for everything for nothing, but they're just not interested. I think that her oldest son's got like a brand new electric car, and he just said he's not interested in the Beetle at all. So we've got to get it running, MOT it, and then she's going to put it through a high-end auction like Bonhams or something like that to get some good money. I think somewhere like that, marketed and cleaned up in the right auction, it'd probably go, at a guess, over 10,000 definitely. But I mean, listen to this. You ready for this? How nice is that? And that's on the ramp, and it's a cabriolet, so you can see how nice the car is. It has had some paint, even though it's in 47,000. It has had some paint. Maybe it had a slight accident or scratches, or I'm not sure why. Most of it is original paint, but on the front, around the wings and stuff, which have bubbled up, not bubbled rust, it's like pinged the paint has. It's had some paint. I would say the hood is original. There is one tiny little rip in it, I noticed somewhere. Yeah, one little tiny little rip there, look. It's very stiff. I think it would need some sort of fluid or something to make it a bit more supple, because it seems very stiff. I think if you open and closed it a few times, it probably it might tear it. Another job I've got to do on it, which is going to be a nightmare, is the front to rear pipe has rusted on the end on the mast, and so it's got to snap when I undo it. So I will be running new pipe inside the car to the back. But if it's got to be safe and it's got to be right, you've got to do these things. So Luke has got the new tank. It's just turned up to go in. I didn't realise they did a new tank for 1303. Luckily they do, because the old one, where it was sat empty, really corroded. I'll show you the fuel sender. I mean, look at that. The fuel sender just went so rusty and corroded where it's been left empty. Maybe leaving the fuel, well, if it hadn't leaked, maybe leaving it with old stale fuel, it probably would have saved it. As you can see, it's out. We've had it literally, no word of a lie. Luke put the fuel on, cranked it with HT lid off so it wouldn't start to get the pressure up. I'm not joking. As soon as the fuel was up, once we put the HT lid back on, it fired straight up and idled. It's amazing, really, isn't it, for all those years, and it just fired straight up. I know it obviously was parked there and it was running when it's parked, but I mean, that's nearly 25 years stood. Impressive, really. I don't think a lot of modern cars with fuel injection would start like that. They are good old things, aren't they? So that, over the next few weeks, you're going to see me working on this and see some of the parts I changed. I think I've got, at the end of the week, I've got 2 T4s to do to axle. And there we go. Oh, another thing I've done is, I don't know if you've seen my shorts, I've had my friend Tom Holder put some LEDs into this BMW sign. It's an original dealer sign. Me and my mate Rod's fitted it a couple of Saturdays ago. That was fun, getting it that high up off the ground on a ladder. That was fun not. But yep, it looks cool. I know a lot of you guys are probably VW fans and not Volkswagen fans. For me, it's not about the BMW sign, it's just about signs. As you know from my workshop, I like original signs this is from the early 2000s. Obviously, the one I am looking out for, but I haven't got yet, is a early VW roundel. Obviously, we've got the 60s dealership port sign. I've never ever seen another one like it. We're trying to, weirdly enough, we're speaking to the guy I bought it off, and he's given us the number of the guy he got it off. So we could be able to find the actual dealership it come from, which then we might be able to find a picture of it, which makes the provenance of it make it even worth more. Not that we're selling it, but it'd be nice to know where it came from. I'm looking for VW roundel that they're now replacing with the black VW badges, and I want it there just between the two the two offices, mine and Luke's offices. That's where I'm going to put that when I get one. There's one about 200 miles away, but I haven't had a time to buy it. It's pretty cheap as well. I'd like to buy it, but yeah, it's time. If I had the time, I'd be up there now buying it. But there we go. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all those who've subscribed. We're so close to 4,000 subscribers. Leave a comment. Thanks for watching.